High in these peaks, the air is thin, but the spirit of the mountain dog is unbreakable.
Their day begins before the sun fully claims the sky, ready for miles of treacherous ground. To the flock, they are protectors. To the shepherd, they are indispensable partners.
It starts with the gaze, an intense focus that commands respect without a single bark.
Speed is essential, but it is their agility on uneven ground that sets them apart.
Every step is calculated, a dance with gravity, where a single slip is not an option. The bond is telepathic, bridged by sharp whistles and subtle hand signals.
They understand geometry instinctively, applying pressure at the exact angle needed to turn the tide. When the shepherd is out of sight, the dog must make life or death decisions alone.
Courage is not the absence of fear, but the ability to stand ground against a creature twice your weight.
Cold water and freezing winds are merely environmental textures they ignore to get the job done.
A quick shake, and they are back to focus, and comfort is secondary to duty.
The elevation gain alone would exhaust an athlete, yet they do it daily with joy. Patience is a skill as vital as speed, and sometimes the job is simply to watch and wait.
Their world is painted in scent, detecting shifts in the environment long before they are visible.
A shift in posture signals the entire flock. Danger may be lurking in the shadows.
These ancient breeds were forged to be the shield between the vulnerable and the predator.
When chaos erupts, their instinct to organize and control takes over instantly. It is a battle of wills, won not by violence, but by sheer psychological pressure.
Like a well-oiled machine, they understand their roles without needing verbal coordination.
The midday sun tests their stamina, demanding energy conservation during the brief lulls. Every stream is a lifeline, a moment to refuel before the next command echoes. Nature has equipped them with natural traction, turning 4 paws into all-terrain gear.
They cover distances that would take a human hours, all within a matter of minutes.
Their voice is their tool, echoing off the canyon wall to move herds from miles away.
Beneath the toughness lies a gentle instinct to nurture the young and vulnerable.
They are the kings and queens of the pasture, ruling with a benevolent but firm paw.
In the mountains, the sky turns quickly, bringing new challenges to the working day.
While others seek shelter, they stand as a buffer against the elements.
Rain is merely a nuisance, not a deterrent. Their double coats keep the cold at bay.
The terrain shifts from solid to liquid, demanding heightened proprioception and balance.
The instinct to group the herd intensifies as the weather worsens. Even amidst the boom of thunder, their duty overrides the primal fear of the storm.
In the chaos of a storm, trust in the handler becomes the dog's guiding light.
As quickly as it came, the storm passes, and the work continues without pause. Even the hardest workers need a moment to remember they are still dogs at heart. But the playful demeanor vanishes the second a potential threat appears on the radar.
No violence is needed if the warning is clear enough to send the intruder running.
I don't tell him every move to make. Up here, he has to think for himself, or we both lose the flock.
As the day ages, the light turns golden, but the miles traveled begin to add up. Fatigue is a physical reality, but their mental drive pushes through the barrier of exhaustion.
The ultimate test of patience, moving the immovable without resorting to biting. Victory is silent, marked only by the restoration of order to the flock. From the high ground, they are the generals of this chaotic battlefield. They breathe the dust of the trail, a gritty reminder of the hard work required. The return journey is often harder, carrying the weight of a full day's labor.
A touch of gratitude is all the payment they require for their unwavering loyalty.
The forest holds secrets and dangers, and the guardian stands as the gatekeeper.
Threats come from above as well, requiring constant 360-degree awareness. The sun dips low, signaling the final and most crucial push of the day.
They seem to count, knowing instinctively if the mass feels smaller than it should.
Patience remains even when energy fades, ensuring no one is left behind in the dark.
Even when the physical barrier is closed, the mental watch never truly ends. The mountains descend into silence, but the guardian's senses sharpen in the dark.
Finally, the warmth of the fire offers a brief respite from the cold mountain air.
Even in sleep, they are running, chasing, and protecting their charges.
Rest is light. A fraction of their mind always stays awake, listening to the night.
Under the watch of the moon, the ancient pact between dog and herd continues.
Morning comes with a layer of ice, but their internal fire burns hot enough to melt it.
A stretch to limber up the stiffness, resetting the body for another marathon.
Fuel is consumed quickly, a necessary transaction to maintain peak performance.
The collar is their uniform. Once it's on, the playful pet disappears, and the worker emerges.
Controlled chaos marks the start of the day, managed by the dog's swift interventions.
New day, new terrain, but the mission remains exactly the same.
They lead by example, showing the herd that the difficult path is passable. Minor pain is ignored. The drive to work overrides the signals of the body. A partnership built on years of shared hardship. The seasons change rapidly here, but the dog is built for all of them.
Breaking the trail, they expend twice the energy so the flock can survive.
Evolution has crafted the perfect armor against the biting mountain cold. Compassion is the hidden strength of the guardian, a warmth that saves lives.
They feel the loss or pain of the flock as acutely as their own. The descent brings the promise of rest, the cycle of the season turning once more.
Distractions of the civilized world hold no interest for a professional. The uniform comes off, and the joyous spirit of the animal returns. A well-earned reward for miles of loyalty and uncomplaining service.
Years of service leave their mark, but the instinct never fades, only matures. The legacy is passed down, bloodline to bloodline, ensuring the mountains are never without a guardian.
They are more than just dogs. They are the heartbeat of the mountain, and the only reason we can live this life.